What's going on, classic community? Welcome to the first ever episode of the Not Your Father Sports Talk podcast, brought to you by Classy Breaks. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Again, excited to be here. Second round for the first episode. So, running it back. We had a little technical difficulties. I messed up the first episode, so we're running it back for you guys. We're going to make it 10 times better. But, again, not going to keep the intro too long. Really just want to do this for you guys to give you a fresh look, a different look into some of the things we do beyond just seeing us on the streams and the breaks like you do every single day, and be able to just get into some sports debates and do stuff that we know you guys are going to like. So that's really the whole reason we want to bring this to you guys. We think you're going to enjoy it, and we're going to try to begin to work you guys into it and get you guys a lot of segments on here. We're going to be going through a few segments today and hopefully get a fan segment going for you guys where we can get questions and stuff on the episode as well. But we'll jump right in. And go into our first segment of the day. Agree or disagree?
Oh, okay. Right into it.
Yeah. How many did you 3 or 5? Okay, you did 5? Okay,
yeah.
okay. You want to go? Okay. So how it's going to work, agree or disagree, I'm sure you guys have seen this before on a few other podcasts here and there. He's got a few questions of his own. I've got a few of my own, or not questions, but statements, I guess. We're each going to go one at a time. We say it, and then after we say it, we go 3, 2, 1, agree or disagree, and we see if we agree or disagree on the question or statement here. Yeah. So you said you're going to go first?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
I think I'd kind of started off with this yesterday while we were on stream, but said Ashton Genty will be better than Travis Hunter in the NFL.
Coming with better questions this episode. Like this. All right.
Agree or disagree?
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. I honestly, I think they could end up being, I mean, obviously they play different positions, but I think they could end up being star-wise around the same. I'm going to be honest. I feel like they could end up being around the same. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I mean, you know I like Travis Hunter. You're bigger on Genty.
That's why I picked it.
So you're bigger on Genty. I'm bigger on Travis. I think it's also going to have a lot to do with where they end up going.
Exactly, I think wherever Travis goes, the team won't know what to do with him unless that team signs Dion as their head coach.
Yeah.
Which we thought it was going to be the Raiders, but it's not happening now. So maybe he's going to the Cowboys.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's going to be interesting. Genty as well, wherever he goes. I think if he goes to the Cowboys, they're going to ruin him.
I think he could be good. They had Ezekiel Elliott. He was really good for a while, and Genty could be that next guy up. I think Genty never really dealt with any injuries, and Travis is definitely more prone because he's skinnier, lighter, and has, if he's going to be playing more snaps, that's a stat they wanted to have in the Heisman talk.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing more stats. That also increases the chance of injury and him sitting out. So I think Genty has a better chance of being a better player.
See, here's my argument. All right, you're going to love this one. Wait, hold on. Who did they play? They played Penn State is who they lost to?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we pull up Genty's stats from that game?
Okay. But look at it. His O-line. His O-line was awful. The only reason Travis looked good was because he had a stat pad. Genty had built up all
Genty played in one of the worst conferences in college football throughout the year. That's how he put up those stats.
Then how did he put up over 100 yards rushing against Oregon and carry his team in that game?
Okay, that game, I mean, we saw Oregon get knocked out first round, so are they really that good? Their offense might be good. Their defense ain't that good.
They went undefeated.
I don't know, but you go against Penn State, who has a good defense. He averaged, like 3 yards a carry? I don't know.
They were game planning for him.
Well, yeah. What do you think they're going to do?
If he goes to a team that has other weapons, he's going to be that guy.
I think the one,
especially if he goes to the Broncos.
That's what I was going to say. The one spot where I think he will succeed, I think there's no shot he doesn't succeed, is if he goes to the Broncos. Just because he can fall to them easily. Yeah, just because they already have such a good passing offense that nobody, like, you bring running back like Genty in there, nobody's going to be fully focusing on that. So and I think Sean Payton can work him to the offense good. So I think that's the one spot where I do think if he goes to the Broncos, I think there's no way he fails. I think he'll be good if he goes to the Broncos. Travis, obviously supposed to go earlier, could just get screwed with whoever he goes. I honestly. So we have Titans, Browns, Giants as the third, I believe. I really hope, like, out of those three, I would say I hope he goes to the Browns. I think the Browns.
Well, yeah.
I hope he goes to the Browns. I think that'd be the best chance of him succeeding and trying to do something good there.
I can't see him doing better.
I think
than Genty.
Man, it's going to be...
Genty already got robbed from the Heisman, so he's going to be coming into the league with a bit of a chip.
I don't know. That was a good question to start off.
Yeah.
That was a good question to start it off. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to come down to where they end up going. Because of I feel like the Browns could do it. I like the Browns coach. I really like the Browns coach. I mean, he's dealt with a lot of bullshit and still done pretty good. So I like the Browns coach. I think he could do a lot of good stuff, but it's all going to end up where they end up going, I guess. Because, yeah, if I'll say if Travis goes, well, I would say if he goes to the Titans, he won't be great, but he could end up being like Jalen Ramsey and just being a good player on an awful team that just sits there for years. So I have no idea.
Genty just has more upside, I feel.
I'm going to stick with Travis for now. Just because.
Put a bet on it. I'll put some money on it.
Just because I saw Genty get shut down by Penn State defense. NFL defense is going to be 10 times better than that.
Okay, so is his O-line. His O-line was getting blown up that whole
that
time.
depends where he goes. If he goes to, I don't know, who has an off O-line? Giants? Yeah, flush that man away. But yeah. I'm going to go with Travis for now, but it depends on where they go and how they use them. So we'll see what happens there. Okay. Anything else on that one?
No.
All right. So we disagreed on the first one. Okay, this first one I have is one of the other ones we talked about before. But then my other ones I have are different. No. My other ones you're gonna like. But this one I thought we should keep it in because it is a good topic for right now. Jaden Daniels question again, running it back. Jaden Daniels will be a top 5 QB this next season if he makes it to the Super Bowl. Again, not if he wins it. If he does win it, great. But just has to make it. Be a top 5 QB next season. 3, 2, 1. Agree. All right. This is one of the questions we did on the episode that we messed up. So wanted to run it back since the games are tomorrow, and he's about to go against the Eagles. About to see what happens there. You want to start it off or me?
Oh, you go for it. Okay. You explain your case.
Explain your case. All right. Listen. First of all, he's already had arguably the best rookie season we've ever seen from a QB. Ever. Now, he could have a C.J. Stroud situation, which C.J. I think would have had. I don't think he would have had as good of a year, but he would have had a better year if there wasn't so many injuries and if his O-line wasn't horrid. But if Jaden Daniels takes the Commanders to the Super Bowl in his rookie year, especially if they win it, I think he's top 5. Especially if they win it, he's top 5. Top 4, as many people know, as we said before, I mean, I think everybody agrees on top 4. We've got Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow. Top 4. That's probably my order. If you mix that up, like I said, you mix that up, I don't really care.
It's tough. I think those guys, I think Patrick obviously number 1. And the other 3 can kind of
you mix that
in
up.
And out.
I don't really care, but that's the top 4. I think most people are going to agree with that. 5 falls off a cliff, like we were talking. It falls off a cliff. Like we said, I think Baker would be in my top 10. You got Jared Goff, who would probably make my top 10. You got...
That's a tough one. Jared Goff in the top 10?
It falls off
tough.
So hard. Like, who else are you putting there?
No one's proved themselves, so I guess that...
I almost say Bo Nix could be there. How many... who do we have?
I'd say maybe Jordan Love, like someone like that, is in there. They still have a lot of upside.
Yeah, okay. He does just based on how much upside.
Jordan Love has already had 2 seasons in the league right now that he's been starting.
Jordan Love?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he started for 2 seasons now.
Yeah. So I think, you have that. And then I'd put some veterans above Jaden Daniels, but still, I'd say give him 2 years. Because next year, like I said last time, he could just fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
And, something happens. He could be bad. Like last time, he could still be a bust. I could see Jaden Daniels busting.
Okay, pause for a second. All right. See, if he makes it to the Super Bowl, I don't see them falling off a cliff like crazy. He's got, like I was saying before, when you watch him play, he's like Lamar Jackson with a better arm. And he's shown that he can actually win. He's already shown he can win more than Lamar Jackson in his first season. Lamar's got to show up. He's already shown that he can win more than Lamar. He plays just like Lamar, but with a better arm, in my opinion. I do love his coach, Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Really good coaching. But that's
Dan Quinn should be coach of the year for what he's done.
Yes,
taking
I agree
the
with that 100%.
To where they are.
Yes. I saw people trying to argue that the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
It's not even a competition.
No, Dan Quinn should be taking that home.
Comeback player of the year. They're trying to throw DeMar Hamlin back in there. just because of this situation. Well, he gets an infinite pass to comeback player of the year. That's
saw
crazy.
So many people being like, how many years is this man going to show up on this list?
Oh, gosh.
But see, coaching is part of it. It's QB coaching wrapped up. Because that's the same thing with the Chiefs. If they didn't have Andy Reid.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't even have the same thing.
I don't even know what would happen there. I mean, we even saw when they lost Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator they had with Tyreek when Tyreek was there. Even losing him slowed our offense down. Which Eric Bieniemy, I think he went to where did he go? I don't remember what team he went to after leaving us, but he went to another team to be an offensive coordinator for somebody else, and then was supposed to get the head coaching job. Didn't happen. He's not even in the league anymore. I didn't even know this. Yeah, he's coach. He's like an offensive coordinator for some college team now.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know how he fell off that hard, but I don't know. I think Jaden Daniels could do it. I mean, top 10 QBs, like we said, Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow. 5? I don't know. I mean, just going down the list. Does Jalen Hurts make your top 10?
No.
I mean,
I'd put Matthew Stafford above Jaden Daniels still, so he wouldn't be in the top 5 spot. But he has the upside. I just need to see him prove it. Like Joe Burrow's proved it. Patrick's proved it. Lamar is consistent.
Yeah.
You know, he'll win in the regular season. Postseason, he'll lose it.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. I mean,
Josh Allen, same thing. He'll make it to the AFC Championship, lose to Patrick.
It's gonna be
all good.
Yeah.
Consistent there.
I think I'm gonna take the risk and say, if he makes it to the Super Bowl, he's taking my 5 spot. He's taking my 5 spot because I look at this list. This list is just QBs that are in the playoffs, I guess. But I look at this list. You got all of the top 4 we said besides Burrow. He didn't make it, but you got Baker, CJ, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, Jordan Love. Even if I try to piece these together, it doesn't even make 10. Like, even if I try to, if I'm even like, I could sneak this guy in here, it doesn't even make 10. I will say, Aaron Rodgers is not there. He's not going to make it.
No.
It's insane. Like, it just falls off so hard. Because I don't think I would put Tua there either.
No.
He just, he hasn't shown he can win either. At all. He hasn't shown he can win at all.
I think we just have to see what Jaden Daniels does to finish out this season. And
I'm saying he takes my 5 spot.
I'd say before you can really categorize a quarterback, he needs to prove himself for 3 years.
I'm saying he's taking my 5 spot if he makes Super Bowl. If they fall off next year like crazy and he ends up having C.J. Stroud, I'll take the hit there. But I'm saying he's taking my 5 spot.
All right.
I also will say, Sam Darnold and Justin Herbert in the playoffs, it's just a stat that just popped up here, QBR for their games. Take a guess.
65?
Justin Herbert with a 12.8 and Sam Darnold with a 13.5.
Oh, my gosh. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
None of these are that good. I mean, Jalen Hurts is in the NFC Championship, and he's rocking a 55.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But, yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah.
I thought we should run that one back again since we have the game coming up tomorrow. But
maybe I'll bring back some of my other topics because they were good. I just didn't, I'll save them for a later date when I need them. My second thing, this might be a little political. Sorry to do this.
Oh, all right.
Commanders should change back to the Redskins.
I like this. Yeah. I like this. I don't screw political.
The tribal chief that they based the image off of came out and said they should change it back.
Yes.
Almost nobody in the Indian community is offended.
Yes.
And they all want it to change back. If anything, just shows what America does. You have an Indian.
Yeah.
And we take it.
I'm 100% with you. I think most people are on this anymore.
Yeah.
You see, I saw, oh my gosh, what's his show? The guy that does the field goal kick thing before the college games.
Yeah, the punter.
Yeah. His show, he had J.J. Watt on it the other day. They were talking about the Commanders. Yeah, and he just kept calling them the Redskins, and they started to freak out.
Yeah.
I think most people agree with that at this point. Even
like you said, the chief and call them the Redskins.
The chief that they base the picture off of said he wants it back, and that it represented his history and everything that they've done. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You can't just ignore that and say, no, we don't really care. You're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be wrong.
Yeah.
On your own, your own freaking thing. So, Okay.
I thought that was pretty simple. Pretty simple thing to throw in there.
We'll do this real quick. 3, 2,
yeah.
1.
Agree.
Yeah, we both agree with that. I think most people watching this will agree with that.
It's just that's all we've known, and it's only been the Commanders for a few years, and I really don't like it.
Yeah.
They're the Washington Redskins. That's what they are.
Yeah. I mean, you still see so many people at the games that they're all wearing Redskin stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that. I don't even think there's too much of an argument anymore.
No.
I mean,
everyone wants it. It's just up to whoever's in charge of it. I don't even know who.
The only reason it got shut down is because of cancel culture. And now
I think it was around COVID years. So people were probably just bored, like, oh, what can we change?
But now that stuff's starting to get washed out. Cancel culture is starting to get washed out.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
Let's see. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. I mean, there could be about 30,000 topics why, but you know, I mean, it's ridiculous. But yeah, both agree on that. Like that one. Yeah. Anything else there?
No.
All right. You're gonna like this one.
Oh boy.
I think you'll like my next one as well. Bronny James has a future in the NBA.
Yeah, I think he has a future, not as a star.
All right. So you're going to specify that? I'm not even going to specify it.
Is that it? Is that all you're saying?
Yeah, that's my question on that one.
3, 2, 1.
Agree. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to have a lot of people that actually disagree with that. I think we're going to have a lot of people, that are going to disagree with that statement right there.
I'll say he has a future in the NBA. He should have stayed in college a lot longer.
Yeah.
He should have played all 4 years.
First of all,
possibly 5.
Yes.
He could.
But first of all, seeing what he's doing in the G League right now, first of all,
he's not doing too bad.
He's doing really good actually. He put up 32 last night or something.
Yeah,
something like that. Playing great. He is the leader on that team. I don't know, I don't know who's on that G League Lakers team, but he is the star player on that G League team. Give him a couple years in the G League. Let him come up. I agree. He's not going to be a star. He's not going to be LeBron. But he's admitted that himself. He said, I can be a nice 3-and-D guy for whoever wants to take me. He can be just like, oh my gosh, why do I keep blanking on his name? The dude from the Celtics.
I'm thinking, you're Derek White.
Yeah,
like
Derek
White.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I think Lonzo Ball would probably
3-and-D
be
guy.
ceiling. Lonzo Ball would probably be ceiling.
I mean, there's no ceiling on him, really.
Yeah.
I think with his height, Bryce has a higher ceiling. Just because of his height, it unlocks more.
Yeah, I think Bryce has a higher ceiling as well. But what I was also going to say, I also think he went to USC for college. Mm-hmm. They should have played him a lot more than they did. Yeah. They barely used him at all. They should have played him a lot more as they did. Their team sucked anyway.
They might as well have played him.
You might as well played him.
And the thing with the G League is teams are giving up on. I feel like they're giving up on developing.
Yeah,
they're forcing them into the NBA or the MLB or the NFL to play first year. They don't succeed. Oh,
gone.
Get out of here. Yeah. You're done.
Yep.
Or you don't do good for 2 years, you're gone.
Yeah.
They didn't give them time to develop. You have to think, these kids coming out of college, they're 20, 21, 22 years old. They can play till they're 35 if they're decent.
Yeah.
Or even till 30. You could still get, even if you train them till 25, you can still get 5 solid years.
Yeah.
Maybe 6, 7, 8, But that's one of the other topics I'm going to get into later. People are giving up on developing players.
Yeah,
and
I'm with you.
It's sickening, especially with rookie QBs.
Oh, NFL is awful. Drives me insane.
People should have like a 3-year window when they join a league.
Yes.
Yes. I'll say NFL because that's a league where people can really come in and dominate first year or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll say first 3 years. If you don't reach the required amount of starts, you should still be able to be classified as a rookie.
Yes.
The following year or even the year after to give time to develop.
I'm with you on that.
Because they're trying to force these people to have their rookie awards, these rookie accolades, but they need to develop.
Well, that's what you see with Mahomes and Lamar. Both of them sat behind starting QBs their rookie season. Lamar might even sat a couple seasons. Both sat, did not play the rookie season.
Look where they're at now.
Yeah. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league, and now nobody wants to follow that pattern.
I don't think Josh Allen came in and started right away.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
I think he sat behind for a little bit at least.
Yeah. So
then he came in, this guy developed good. He's actually a star quarterback.
That's
top
all
4 in the
three of
league.
those guys. Yeah, all 3 of those
Joe
guys.
Burrow, anomaly. Came in.
Yeah.
He's solid.
But I mean,
his O-line and defense didn't sell him everything. Then he'd be pretty good.
But I mean, it's all 3 of those guys where it's like, why would you not want to follow this pattern? It makes no sense.
Well, with Joe Burrow, you pair up him with a teammate from college that he did amazing with. Look at the success that they're having.
Yes.
We should see more of that. we see, oh, Bo Nix came in. Who'd he play with in Oregon that was good? Maybe if we put those two together, they'd have good chemistry and play well, bring success.
I mean, teams just got to have patience. They got to have more patience. It's ridiculous.
They really do.
But
they're all about the money. They're trying to make that money now.
Yeah.
I understand it, but...
But yeah, getting back to the Bronny question, I think he definitely has a future in the league. Seeing what he's doing in the G League right now, he can get there. You got to give him time.
Really, every player has a future in the NBA.
Well,
if given the time to develop, and if they actually put the work in.
Yeah.
Like Bol and Taco Fall, those guys, giants, that could have been good in the NBA.
Yep.
But I feel like they were lazy.
Bol's definitely lazy, yeah. That's
same
his
thing
major
with
problem.
That kid we went to high school with.
Oh, Bai
and Mamadou.
Yeah.
Both lazy.
Yeah.
They had all the skills to be there. They were successful
Bai
without
especially.
even trying.
Yeah, Bai especially.
And if they actually tried, they could have been so much better.
No, they could have been. Bai coming out of high school was ranked higher than Bronny coming out of high school.
Yeah.
That should tell you something right there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think he's definitely got a future. I hear the argument people try to make is, well, there's 20 other guys in the G League putting up 30 points a night, and they can't come into the league and do anything. First of all, half those people are 45 years old just trying to stick around, all right?
Yeah.
So half those people...
Been doing it for a while now.
Yeah. Bronny coming in from college, people say, oh, he averaged 4 points a game. He played 2 seconds a game.
Yeah.
The G League competition is better than the people he was playing at USC. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's definitely got a future. We both agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kind of ties into it, actually, so kind of perfect.
All right.
My third one. College football players / really anybody coming out of college should have to play a minimum of 2 years before entering the transfer portal.
Ooh. Okay, that's not where I thought you were going with that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's really just an issue with football.
Yeah.
I mean, basketball, too.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. I'll focus really more on college football. Play a minimum of 2 years at least where you're playing. You transfer to a school, you should have to play a minimum of 2 years there too before you can transfer. That way, because it just, when you're playing for a school, there should be pride in that.
Yeah.
Like when I went to CSU for a little bit, I had pride to be a Ram for a bit. And I had some issues there. I left,
Yeah.
I'll still respect it. My girlfriend graduated from there, so I'll still support them, whatever. But these guys, they just bounce around to wherever the money is. That's for when you get to the league.
No, it's getting it's getting bad now. It's getting bad.
It's atrocious.
Yeah.
Now. Play for 2 years, commit, show that you actually care. They'll develop you.
Yeah.
And then move on to the next place if you need.
Yeah. Real quick.
I think that's a big issue.
No, I'm with you. Real quick. 3, 2, 1. Agree. We both agree on that. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting bad. I mean, we talked about with the wide receiver from Ohio State. That's who you were talking about yesterday. They got offered.
Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, got offered $4 million or whatever.
$4.5 million to transfer to another school for a year.
I think,
and he will not get that money in the NFL for his rookie contract.
No, I think it's. You're going to start to see a lot of players not even going to the NFL. It's going to be bad. I think the NFL is going to try to step in and do something because it's going to be bad. They're going to start to lose players. Yeah. It's already this stuff hasn't even been going on how it is that long. Sure, it's probably been going on behind the scenes for a little bit, but
it just, I feel like...
Erupted.
Erupted is a good word.
Yeah.
Because it started off, okay, sure, you can get paid for your image and your likeness.
Boom!
Within getting paid 2 millions of dollars for
within 2 years.
1 year thing to go and play.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Quinn Ewers. You have teams offering him millions.
Yeah.
He was offered 8, 9, 10 million. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're going to have, it's the same. Yeah, no player is going to care about pride of the school, trying to win a championship
who's gonna
with
offer
them.
Me the most money?
Yeah, that's all it's going to be. It's going to be just like NBA free agency, or just not even free agency. People just forcing their ways out of teams. That's what it's going to be. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you guys don't want to pay me this much?
Yeah.
See ya. I don't care. I don't care about building a legacy here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the bag.
It could easily
build a legacy. You make more money off building a legacy.
Yeah.
Promise you that. You'll at least get more respect.
Yeah, because those are the players that are remembered, and even if they don't go on to the next level, can still do other things because they have people behind them because of the legacy they left.
Baker Mayfield played all 4 years at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
All his time at one school.
Oh, man. It could easily be the death of college football.
Oh,
not going to lie. It could easily.
Well, it's kind of the same thing with basketball. People just playing a year, you can go to the NBA now.
Yeah, but even in the NBA, players just forcing their way out of teams now after 1 year with the team. That's screwing the NBA. The NBA's got so many problems, but it's the same thing with the NBA.
What Jimmy Butler's doing is disgusting.
It's ridiculous.
And what he's been doing really his whole career.
Yeah.
From what he did from the Timberwolves to get traded from there, and then wherever the hell else he bounced around, just literally just not playing.
Yeah. And
like forcing the team to trade him is just atrocious.
Yeah. I don't even get, we hear all this crap about the Suns. Jimmy goes there, they're not doing anything.
Nah. They haven't been able to do anything anyways. They won't.
You have Bradley Beal, you have KD, you have Devin Booker. You can't do anything. You're going to add another person that needs the ball in his hands. You're not going to do anything. You're going to screw your team up even more.
They did better when they had Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton.
Yes.
2 stars.
Yeah.
And then they had 3 filler guys that still did pretty good.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah.
They had solid players.
Yeah.
They had, Taurean Prince, I think?
He might have been there for a
someone.
little bit. Yeah,
someone that was like
they had
able to switch between.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. He went to Brooklyn. I'm blanking on his name. But yeah, they had a lot of good
solid guys.
Yeah, a lot of good role players. Now
people are just trying to chase the stars, and that's not where it's at.
It's awful.
Build around the guys you develop.
Yeah,
Devin Booker's been there. DeAndre Ayton was there. Now he's on the Trailblazers, sucking it up, but still.
Yeah, he's playing awful there, but yeah, it's really every. This college football thing just kind of connects with every league doing similar stuff, and it's just terrible. It's awful.
For NCAA needs, I'll just sum it up. NCAA needs to step in, do something to limit people bouncing around.
I think it's blown up too much at this point. They step in, people are going to lose their minds. People are going to lose their minds, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gotten so out of control. I don't even know what they're going to do. Because, it's bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
But, yeah, both agree on that. We'll see what happens in the next few years. Just going there. But the next one I had for you is over the last week, I guess, we've seen the Lions lose both their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Losing both of them, does this close the Lions Super Bowl window?
Depends on who they sign back to fill those positions. If they can keep all the same guys on offense, I'm a big believer in Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
The only thing that screwed them this year was the defense having so many injuries.
Yeah.
Like, it's just atrocious how many injuries they had. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with that. I think they can still have success. If they can't do it within 2 more years, I'd say they're cooked again.
Real quick. 3.
Oh, gosh, dang it.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
What was the thing again? I guess agree.
I think you disagree.
Oh, disagree.
I think it's going to close their Super Bowl window.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to close the Super Bowl window. I think it's going to hurt a lot more than people think. Because, first of all, that offensive coordinator did everything for that offense. All their trick plays, all the stuff that made the Lions is what he came up with. Defensive coordinator, he was really good as well. Obviously, he had a lot of injuries this year, but he was really good as well. I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be really tough. I don't know who the hell they're going to sign to fill those positions, but I think it could close their Super Bowl windows. Like, as soon as they lost both of them, I was like,
I think it's still open.
Damn. Because also, we talked about this. Jared Goff not showing he can win in big situations. You got to show that. And it's going to be, they're going to have to recreate the entire offense and defense. They're going to have to recreate the whole thing, come in, have
an identity, a new identity.
Yeah, new identity on both sides. So it'll be interesting. I think they'll definitely slow down this next year.
What was his name? Ben Johnson? Ben Johnson. Yeah. What an idiot. Why would you want to go to the freaking Bears? This guy's chasing the money too. He's chasing the money. It's everybody just chasing the money, not wanting to actually do good and win.
I'm very interested to see what he can do with the Bears offense and see if he can make it happen. Because
it's going to be atrocious.
Yeah, I think there's a very solid chance he falls off, goes to the Bears and falls off.
Come back to the Lions, please. Give me the coaching job.
Because it could end up being just like I was talking about earlier, Eric Bieniemy situation.
Yeah,
Eric Bieniemy ran the best offense I've ever seen with the Chiefs, and then he went somewhere else and fell off. And now I didn't even know he's a college coach now, not even a head coach, just an offensive coordinator in college now. Yeah. So,
well, look at Bill Belichick. Now he's just a coach in college.
Yeah,
you calling him a bum?
That's interesting.
With his little 22-year-old girlfriend or something.
That's what I was just gonna say. You see so many people saying he's not really invested in North Carolina, and then his girlfriend put a post of like her and Bill like kissing or something, or like standing next to each other, like
I went through
hugging.
her Instagram. To,
Yeah, and she's like, she's like, here's two people that are fully invested in North Carolina. Like, all right.
It just seems like a grandpa with his granddaughter.
Yeah.
And then they kiss, and it's gross.
Actually, this is going to be one of my questions, so I'm going to wait to get in this, but it kind of ties with
just go for it. I'll do two in a row. Just
all
go
right,
for it.
all right. There should be, this is kind of like, we won't get into the political side of it, but it kind of goes with politics as well. There should be a age limit on coaching, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Same thing with the government.
There should be an age limit. I look at Bill Belichick. What he's getting close? What he's 70 something, getting close to 80. Mm-hmm. Brother, give it. You're not even gonna know what a football is.
50 years older than these guys in college.
Yes,
he's not. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to relate to them. It's gonna be tough. Pete Carroll coming to the Raiders. It's gonna be tough.
It's
going to be
I think
tough
73 or something.
Gosh,
brother,
just retire.
Yeah.
You
why the hell are you coming back? You led one of the best Seahawks teams we've seen. You were gone for. He's been gone for like what? 5 years? 4 years now?
A while.
Yeah. You're coming back to coach one of the worst teams in the league at 73 years old.
He just wants another check. He's just like everybody else.
I don't. Yeah. The only other reason, I guess, him and Sean Payton have beef. So people are saying he's coming back to screw Sean Payton.
Crazy.
But I'm like, go sit on the beach and enjoy your life. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
put a cap. Get some new people in. Like, cycle through.
We need younger people. There needs to be an age limit on coaching and other things, like we said.
Yeah.
But like just seeing Bill Belichick going to college when he's almost 80 years old, seeing Pete Carroll come in at 73 to coach the Raiders.
Bad.
Yeah. I guarantee you that's why nobody signed him over the last few years, because of how old Pete Carroll is. Mm-hmm. Guarantee you that's one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
But the Raiders are just so down bad.
Yeah, what do they have to lose?
Just like, all right. I mean, yeah. I can't even like.
Oh, do we agree on this?
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Agree. Yeah. I just can't even wrap my head around it that like there's a 73-year-old man on the sideline coaching your team. And for North Carolina, almost 80-year-old man on your sideline coaching your team.
I think of my grandpa and I'm like, he could not coach a team.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was one of the things. After seeing that Pete Carroll signing.
Yeah.
And realizing that he was 72 or 73 years old, I'm like, you got to give it up, brother. You got to chill for a second. But all right, yeah.
So this one's kind of a fun idea to think about, but it kind of goes with, there's like a fan-controlled league for football. I think Johnny Manziel plays in it.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
They should create a juiced league for baseball.
Oh, I've seen a lot of people talking about this.
Metal bats and everything.
Oh, man.
It'll be crazy. It would be fun, I think.
3, 2, 1. Agree. I think that
Why not? People would sign up for it.
You would have a crap ton of people signing up for that.
And
ratings would be through the roof.
Yeah. I think if you can get it out to a big place, maybe I'll DM Mr. Beast and say, hey, let's create a juiced sports league.
Juiced MLB league. Metal bats, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Would be insane.
Yeah. You could see the success that the Savannah Bananas have building an entertainment piece of that.
Purely based off entertainment.
You'd build a different one that's like, okay, can't use steroids in the MLB.
Yeah.
Use them in this league, bro.
I think the only reason that hasn't been done is because they're afraid it'll kill off the MLB. Because if you have a league like that, ratings are going to drop in the MLB. People aren't going to want to.
I feel, and then you could be a 30-year-old man, come over to that league, juice up a bit, still be good. I mean, I understand the health risks of juicing.
Yeah. But if it's up to the people, you already have all these...
You're not being forced to do it.
Yeah, you already have all these bodybuilders that are doing it on a daily basis. If you leave it up to the people, if they want to do it...
Let them do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh. It's like, if that's what they want to do, let them do it.
I think it would be crazy, and I think it would be really easy to do.
That would be insane. Love it. Yeah. I think that would be like one of the only sports that it would work in, but I think it would work amazingly with baseball.
It'd be tough amazing. I don't know when you would run the league.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to use you'd have to really use a major league field.
Yeah.
If you're using metal bats.
Yeah.
So.
I honestly love that. I would love to watch that. That would be amazing.
I would too. I think it would actually be fun. We could even shorten the games to 7 innings or something.
Yeah.
Keep it short, because they should be high scoring.
Yeah.
But then you also see pitchers who are juicing.
Yeah.
They can pump the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be crazy.
If you have everybody on that level,
Yeah.
oh, man.
I think it just
Beautiful.
It'd be fun,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll really work for any other sport. But
Yeah,
I think baseball is like probably the only one it could work
I don't
for,
think
and
it could
then
work
it
for
could have
anything else.
pretty good success.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I'm with it.
Thank you.
All right. You got 2 in a row.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did we agree on that one?
Yeah, both
right.
agreed on that one.
All right, this one's a bit more serious.
All right. Let's lock in for a second.
Leagues need to have, this is like MLB, NBA, NFL,
Yeah.
even Canadian leagues, whatever. Leagues need to have harsher punishments for domestic abuses and other illegal activities outside of football. It seems that athletes have a pass and just get a slap on the wrist. They also feel like they have privilege. On the other hand, athletes shouldn't get fined for as many things as they do: celebrations, dress code, etc.
All right. I like the.
I feel like they aren't. All right.
3, 2, 1. Agree. Yeah.
I feel like they aren't punishing the right things. Like,
No.
who gives a crap about how you celebrate? Who cares if you
like
use
that
the
you added
football
that
to
end
wipe
part.
your ass? It's funny. The fans freaking
Yes!
love it. The fans love it.
Part-
And you're just killing the mood.
Yes. Part of these leagues is entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
what they are.
Yes.
It's all entertainment.
That
You
is what
take
it
away
is.
A piece of entertainment.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Ratings instantly going to drop. On the other side of it, the players that do stuff like domestic abuse, like you were talking about, other things.
Child abuse.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of cases of that, and then they just come back and play.
Yeah.
They
So
just
many players. Nothing
walk off
happens.
scot-free.
Comes back. Good to go. Honestly, it's surprising. It's surprising that Henry Ruggs was able to walk away or get thrown away as easy as it was, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's, I mean,
should have had life.
Yeah. I mean, he's supposed to have parole next year. Next year. He's only been in there for, 3 years?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Cut back on the fines and then make the fines bigger. Not even the
It's
fines.
ridiculous.
Just get them out of the league.
Yeah.
Get them out.
That's with NBA as well.
Yeah.
It sickens me what the NBA finds these players for.
Oh, yeah. Let them say whatever they want in their press interviews, too.
Yeah.
That's what, pisses
More
me
entertainment.
off. Yeah, nobody
and
cares.
letting them speak their mind on what's going on.
We know what they talk like.
Yeah.
We know. We know.
Yes.
You don't have to hide it
Yeah.
from us. If parents don't want their kids watching it, then don't let them watch it.
Yeah, be
It's
a
that
parent.
easy. Yeah, be
I
a
mean-
parent. Control it.
Because that was one of the things that LaMelo said. Gosh, what did he say?
LaMelo having to wear a sleeve over his leg because of a tattoo
and
he
a
has.
patch on his neck tattoo.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
They're focusing too much on the wrong things, I feel like.
Yes.
And
And this is why the NBA is going down
Yeah, they're
hard.
tanking.
I don't even know what the NBA needs to do to save themselves, but they better figure something out fast.
Cut back on rules and punish
Because
heavier
one of the things
on other
LaMelo
stuff.
said was, gosh dang it, I'm
Who?
blanking on what it was. LaMelo
Oh.
Ball. He said it was just like one of the interviews right after the game where he's still on the court. They're interviewing him. Something had happened, like it's just like a funny thing, like some joke. It had something to do with like him saying pause after. So it was like some
yeah.
And they fined him.
can't say that,
Yes, they fined him
Oh
like
my
$50K for that. Are you kidding
It's
me?
ridiculous. I know Anthony Edwards also got
Yes.
fined a crap ton for saying something.
It's ridiculous.
Like, you're taking away freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
The
Like,
leagues are taking away freedom of speech.
and I know their argument's gonna be when you join the league, that's part of your thing. No,
Take it out.
Yeah, get it the hell out of here.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's what people want. And you can't say a single cuss word at any of these things. You say an instant fine. If you say anything, instant
It's
fine.
disgusting.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's unreal. It's unfreaking real. I like that question. That was a good one. Yeah, unreal.
Yeah. I think it's disgusting the amount of fouls called in the NBA as well. Like that.
Yeah.
That also kind of tied into
my
it.
gosh.
The technicals that they get, because they get fined for
Yes.
technicals as well.
Yep.
They get fined for everything and like so many fouls. We went to a Nuggets game the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Foul after foul
Yeah.
after foul for doing
Yes.
nothing. Fouls on a guy who flopped, and they called it on the other
Yes.
guy. Like, I understand there's a bit of like playing into it and make it look good.
Yeah,
But they're so
let
soft.
them play. Yeah. Oh my
You
gosh.
stop and play every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
The other thing that is disgusting that we talked about, which kind of plays into this, is how lazy everybody's playing in the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't know how they fix that, but I've stopped watching games recently because of how awful it is. Like I was telling you the other night, watching the Nuggets game. Oh my gosh, them versus the Kings. It was awful. I couldn't even watch it. Everybody's playing lazy. Both teams are playing lazy. You can obviously tell they're not going full speed, full power, whatever. It's awful. I mean, you can't even watch these games anymore. That's why I stopped watching. It's ridiculous. I want to watch a game. I want to see good competition. I want to see people going at it.
Yeah. You want to see the best of the best. Now you have to go to college to watch these guys.
Yeah,
and nobody's playing in college because they're like, oh, I just got to make it to the.
Yep.
I'll just declare for the NBA, play in the G League, whatever.
Exactly. And that was the problem with the Nuggets game we went to, is they played lazy as shit.
Yeah.
All those players. It was awful.
And then they let us know 30 minutes before the game, Aaron Gordon and Jokic weren't going to be playing.
30 minutes before this game began. We were already in our seats.
Yeah. It was a good West matchup. What, Rockets were third in the West?
Yeah, Rockets were second or third.
Or something.
Yeah.
Should have been a good matchup. Nope, they decided to take out two of their best starters.
Yeah.
30 minutes before the game.
And Aaron Gordon just came back.
He just came
the game
back,
before
played
that.
The game. You would think he played. We didn't even see them on the side of the court.
No, that was the other thing, which blew my mind. If you're not playing, you should be on the sideline with your team.
These leagues are disgusting, I'll just say.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But, may just end the agree-disagree segment right there if you're good with that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. First little segment there for you guys. We hope you enjoyed that one. We're going to be doing that every single episode. And then, like we said, we're going to hopefully get some of your guys' questions in here. I'll be able to do some of the stuff with you guys. The other segment we're doing, which we think you guys are going to love and we're very excited about, is rebuilding franchises. So we still haven't come up with a name for this. I've been trying to come up with a name. The name I came up with is going to sound extremely stupid, I feel like. But the name I came up with was Fresh Franchise.
Ooh.
For the segment. You
like
that?
Not bad.
Okay. So that was the name I came up with for the segment. So I guess you guys can kind of piece it together. Could be any league, MLB, NBA, NFL, all these franchises that I'm sure you guys do as well. You see these teams that are awful, and fans could probably rebuild them better and figure it all out. That's what we're going to be doing, is taking a team, an episode, and doing what we think they should do. Team for today.
We'll try and keep it pretty simple. Like, we aren't going to extend it out super crazy. It'll just be,
just like simple things that should be obvious.
Yeah.
That these teams don't do.
We did a rebuild for the Rams.
We'll come back
a while back.
Yeah, we're going to come back around on that one next episode.
That one was really good. That we'll definitely have to come back to.
Team for today.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
On deck. I think I've got some good things here.
All right, let's see. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think too much about this one. It's kind of a tough one.
All right. So Browns, obviously one of the worst teams in the league. I think they finished 3-14.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a solid landscape.
They do. They always have.
Yeah.
Baker came in and took them to the playoffs.
We don't even need to start on that. I mean, it's ridiculous. Should it never let go of Baker? It's disgusting. You saw what happened when you signed Deshaun Watson, let go of Baker.
Yeah.
Your franchise is in the toilet. So never should have happened. But they have a really good landscape. Their defense is amazing. You've still got Myles Garrett that has said he wants to be there. He wants to change the culture. He wants to win. You cannot let him walk out. You need to show him something that you're going to piece together that can be good. You have a decent offense. You have Jerry Jeudy, who just showed this year he can be that wide receiver one.
Solid wide receiver one. You have Jerome Ford, that's their backup running back, right? Really good behind Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's had his injuries. I think he'll probably be gone soon, which sucks. But, he's had a ton of injuries. Even if they do keep him around, Jerome Ford's going to take over. I feel like they have a pretty solid O-line.
Yeah, they have a pretty solid O-line. You've got Jerome Ford, who's shown he can be pretty good as well once Nick Chubb's out. Njoku, solid tight end as well. You have all the pieces. You need a quarterback. Jameis Winston
could be the guy.
Tried to piece things together. He
could be. I think
he throws too many picks.
Could be a backup.
Yeah. I think they'll definitely keep him as a backup just because he's a good locker room guy. He's an amazing
locker room guy.
Yes.
You want a Jameis Winston type guy or a Baker Mayfield type guy.
Yeah.
People that will run through a freaking wall for the team.
Yeah.
Not these other guys that are just bums, whining, all this other shit.
That's why I think, honestly, the Browns had kind of a reset, kind of a new freshness to them after Deshaun Watson went down is because of Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
You had Deshaun Watson walking off the field on games when his coach wanted him to do things. Just get him out of here. I do not care. Get him out of the league. It's disgusting. So I think that was kind of just Jameis Winston. He's not great. Like you said, backup QB, great locker room guy.
Yeah.
But just having
that's
that
where you
energy,
can have the best impact on the team is being in the locker room.
Yeah.
And he's going to stay positive.
Yes.
And he's going to be cheering for the guy ahead of him.
And if that is the guy, if you go and draft a quarterback, that's the guy that you have bringing them up. Yeah, that is going to be a perfect leader for them.
So we'll start with this year. This year, they need to go after a quarterback. I think if Cam Ward doesn't go to the Titans, I think he should go to the Browns.
That's what I have down.
Shador to the Raiders.
All I hear is that they're trying to go after Travis Hunter.
No.
You need to get a quarterback.
You got to get a quarterback because they already have Jerry Jeudy.
Yes.
You can start to build off
and
that.
you have good corners.
Yeah.
You have both the positions that he
defense.
is. You don't really need. And I know I said it earlier in the episode that's where I would want Travis Hunter to go. Mm-hmm. But that's not what they need. You need a quarterback. I said if they're available, you're at the second pick, so one of them should be available. Yeah. I said Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders is who they need to go. One or the other.
Titans have come out and said they don't want quarterback.
If Cam Ward's there, I think Cam Ward is who they need to go for the Browns. I feel
just
he
need
fits there.
to. It's what we learned with Jameis Winston. Just put the damn ball Jerry Jeudy's hands. You will have success. Put up 400 yards in a game, 500 yards in a game. It could be done with Jerry Jeudy. And then you have guys like Njoku coming through.
Yes.
Solid. Jerome Ford coming up as running back.
That's what I'm saying.
Solid.
If you actually fully commit with all these guys, you get a quarterback like I think Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders could fit into that offense good just because how many pieces you have.
Comes in. If they get a quarterback, I could see them being near a 500 team next year.
I could see them over a 500 team.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe one game under 500 or above.
Yeah.
I could see that. If they take a good quarterback and he does good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if they take Travis, they're taking a position that they don't really need.
Exactly.
They need someone to fill that generational quarterback spot.
Yeah, it's like
or even just someone for the next few years.
If you get Travis Hunter, you're gonna be the same team next year.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the exact same thing. So I don't get that pick at all. Yeah, I don't get that pick at all.
Star.
Well, even if he does turn out to be a star, you're still he's not a player for your team specifically that's gonna do anything for you. You're gonna be in the same situation. So I said for anybody that doesn't know, I'm sure you do know, but they have pick number 2 in the draft. If Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders is there, that's who I had him.
Yeah.
You need to get one of them.
All right, so this year they take Cam Ward. Let's say, hypothetically, they finish one game above 500. They don't make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that still allows them to get a decent draft pick the following year if they didn't trade it for Deshaun. I don't know what their draft picks look like.
Well, even this year, I had their second-round pick is pick 33. I even went to their second-round pick. No, I even had down for the second-round pick them.
Cam Scatterbo could fall that deep.
That was another player I looked at. Yeah,
I forgot about Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah.
Just remembered him.
I was going between him and a few others. The player that I landed on was Matthew Golden from Texas. They're like number 1 wide receiver.
Oh.
If he falls to pick 33.
People were hating on him.
Yeah, he is good. He is good.
Is.
If he falls pick 30, he's projected to go round number 2. I don't know where exactly round number 2, but, or I guess pick 33, that's the start of the second round, isn't it? That's the
Yeah.
What the hell am I talking about? If he falls pick 33, I think Matthew Golden would be a great. If you're able to get Cam Ward, pair Matthew Golden with him as a wide receiver 2, maybe in a wide receiver 3 to have him come up. You have Jerry Jeudy as your wide receiver 1. You got Jerome Ford coming out of the backfield. You got Njoku at tight end. You have a perfect offense.
I feel like for teams that rebuild, you have to rebuild your offense first.
Yes,
you need to have
their
a
defense
baseline.
is already good.
It is. It's
good
solid.
enough.
It's good enough.
Yes.
Yeah. If they had an offense to put up points, they can do it.
Yes.
Like when the Browns played the Broncos, sure, the Broncos put up a lot of points, but that was just one of Bo Nick's superstar games, whatever.
I mean,
if Jameis Winston didn't throw so many picks,
then
they would have won that game.
Yes.
And they would have crushed them. So
I'm with you.
Really, the only reason the Broncos had so many points was because of those pick sixes.
Yeah.
You get someone in there not throwing so many interceptions. They're putting up good points.
Yeah. I mean, I think these things that we've said so far is like the perfect layout for them. They can piece that together.
They could be 500 next year.
Yeah.
With that addition of the new wide receiver, that could be even better.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because
if they could re-sign Nick Chubb too.
Yeah.
They have the opportunity.
You have a little dual combo coming with Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford. Could be good.
Or even Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is in free agency.
Yeah. Another one that would be solid. That's what I had next. I didn't go past the second round pick, so I don't know
they
what
could. So what? We're saying they're in the playoffs in 3 years. 2-3 years.
Yeah, I would say
not
for
even
sure.
a crazy rebuild.
No, not at all. And I would say, and this is who I had for free agency to help their defense a little bit because their run defense is one of their big things because really they only have Myles Garrett past that. They don't really have anybody. I had them, Dre Greenlaw and Hassan Reddick are both free agents. Pick up one of them.
What the hell?
Pick up one of them. Yeah. I would say Dre Greenlaw
easy
would be your perfect choice there.
Yeah.
Not much of a drama queen. You don't hear much from him. He just goes out, does what he's supposed
dominates,
to do. And he's still pretty young. I think he's 27.
That's a solid piece.
Hassan Reddick's a little older. I think he's 30. A little bit of a drama queen, a lot of a drama queen. But if that's who you have to end up going with.
Oh, yeah.
If that's who you have to end up going with, could still help with the run defense. Either one of them helps your run defense dramatically, pair him up with Myles Garrett. You're solid. You have good corners. Your defense is already solid. You add one of those pieces. You do what we said with the offense. You're in the playoffs in the next 2 to 3 years. 110%.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
that easy. It's that easy. If teams will just do it and actually make moves, they will find success. And again,
they have I think $41 million in cap, even with the Deshaun Watson contract.
That's crazy.
What are you doing?
All right, well, I guess first thing the Browns need to do, cut Deshaun.
Yeah,
just
cut him.
Get him
out of here.
You ain't trading him for
that
anything.
Contract. Yeah, nobody wants him.
Yeah.
You cut him, I think he's out of the league for the rest of his life. He's done.
He's already missing 2025 to 2026 season.
Yeah. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Get him out of here.
And the Browns could be out of signing or out of paying that deal.
Yes.
So they could have more space to sign more free agents.
That's what I'm saying.
You add another corner,
you have a lot of
add
good
another
free agent
safety.
pieces.
They are set up in such a good position right now because they have Jerry Jeudy and they have a good running back, Jerome Ford, and David Njoku.
Yes.
They just need to sign those few guys
Such good pieces
to put them over the hump.
Exactly.
You can easily go from 3-14 to 10-7.
Yeah.
To 10-7.
You
look at the Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
They flipped the script
instantly.
Boom. When Dan Campbell came, made it to the NFC Championship.
Yep.
This year, didn't. But they got a first-round bye in the playoffs.
Yeah. They were a great team.
You have to applaud them for that. They were looking good. If the injuries weren't there, they could have made it all the way.
Yeah.
They probably would have.
The script instantly. I mean, within a couple years.
Yeah.
Made it happen.
Put faith in the guys that you have.
Yeah.
Also, go to them for a play that you want to see.
Yeah.
You see the Chiefs, they're coming up with all these different plays because they've built good chemistry together.
Yeah.
So if the Browns can do that, they have the opportunity to do really good.
Yeah, they could be a great team.
And it's that simple.
Great team.
That simple. You sign what? 2 guys on defense?
Yeah.
You just draft 2 guys on offense?
Draft 2 guys on offense, sign 2 guys on defense, you're there.
And they have, 5 other draft picks?
Yeah, exactly. We didn't even go that deep into the draft.
We didn't even go that deep into free agency either.
Yes! That's what I'm saying. We're base level.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
That easy to rebuild the team.
Exactly.
Turn them from 3-14. I could easily see them go 10-7.
Yeah, easily.
Even 8-9 is not that bad.
No.
It's not that bad.
Huge improvement.
Especially after that's 5 more wins in a season than what you had this year.
And that's what I'm saying. If you have a rookie QB that comes in, you let him sit behind Jameis Winston, learn as much as he can. I mean, again, I think Jameis Winston is the perfect role model for a rookie QB to come into. He comes in his second year, I think he'll be freaking fantastic. Fantastic.
Even if they have Cam Ward go in first year,
I think he could still be good.
He could
just
still be
because
good.
of
And
the
Jameis
structure
Winston
they already
pushing
have.
him.
Yeah. You have such a good structure to bring a QB into.
Give him a short leash.
Not doing it.
The teams that are good play Jameis. The teams if the Browns play the Giants.
Yeah, if you play some teams that you know aren't going to be great, let Cam Ward, Shadur, whoever, if you go for a QB, let him go out there, do what he can do, get some play time in. Boom.
Browns schedule 2025. All right. We'll go through all 17 of these games.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Yeah. Going through the Browns' schedule.
They actually play some pretty tough teams.
Oh, great. All right.
So their home games.
Okay.
They're playing Bills, Green Bay, Miami, Vikings.
Damn!
San Fran.
Damn! Oh, my.
Titans is probably their easiest home game. And then they
have... Those first few got me in the hospital right now.
Ravens. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers. That's all their home games.
Oh, my. If you're a Browns fan, do not go to a home game this season.
No.
Do not.
That is tough. I mean, maybe.
Oh, my
Maybe
gosh.
the Dolphins, but no.
Holy shit.
Play Cam Ward against the Titans.
Okay, yeah.
Their away games are a bit easier.
Okay.
Bears, Lions, Raiders, Patriots, Jets.
Okay.
And then again, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
Okay.
Play him against the Titans, Bears, Raiders, Jets, Patriots.
Yeah.
There's five games right there that you can play him.
Yeah.
Get him a taste. And that could even be like, if you're a rookie and you play if you start or even just play in less than 6 games, you can still have your rookie standing next year.
Yes. I want to know
5 games that Cam Ward can play and develop and build up a confidence.
Yes.
It could be good.
I want to know who the hell made the Browns schedule because they hate them.
Well, I saw the Giants have the hardest strength of schedule. The 49ers have the easiest next year.
It's all whack.
Crazy.
It's all whack. But yeah, there's 5 games you can play Cam Ward. Let him build his confidence,
easily,
like you said.
Yeah.
Have Jameis play the rest. Let him sit behind Jameis, learn as much as he can.
Yep.
He'll come out that second year and be freaking great. Be amazing. And then if you have Golden from Texas, who's working as a rookie as well.
He'll be starting out there.
Yeah.
He can easily start out there.
Yeah. Easily be solid. I mean, because I saw, like you're saying, people hating on him as well. He's good. Mm-hmm. He's really good. Mm-hmm. I watched a few games with him at Texas.
They might even be able to get him with a third rounder.
That's what I'm saying.
They're saying he dropped super hard.
Yeah. I mean, he could, could be beautiful.
Easy enough.
Browns,
there we go, Browns
GM. Watch his podcast and pull your head out of your ass. All right.
Yeah. Make some moves.
Yeah. But, I think that was the first rebuild section there. I think you went pretty good.
Pretty easy.
I mean, yeah. It's not even hard. These teams need to wake up, figure it out. But I think we'll just hit on one more thing. Okay. One more thing. Probably call it good there. The last thing that I thought I'd bring to the table for today, the NBA, I don't know if you saw this, the NBA announced the All-Star starters for this season. In the West, West
pretty solid.
Is actually pretty solid. Yeah, you have Steph, Shai, KD, LeBron, Jokic. Pretty solid. I don't really have any complaints there.
Wemby coming off the bench.
I will say, I will say, Steph was one that a lot of people had problems with because he has not had that great of a season. I could have seen you switch him out with a few people.
As well.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I could have seen you flip him out with a few other people, but
or even just bump everybody up and throw Wemby in there at power forward. LeBron at small forward.
I could see that as well because I saw a lot of people actually had a problem with Steph starting.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Nobody even fucking plays.
Yeah,
in the All-Star game anyways.
Nobody gives a shit about this anymore. Your ratings are going to be awful.
Same thing with the NFL flag football shit.
Yeah.
Flag fucking football between the best players. I want to see them go out there and lay each other the fuck out. That's what we want to see from the best players. I want to see Derrick Henry run up against, let's see who we got. See, Derrick Henry, Myles Garrett. Boom! Same conference, but
you're not even gonna see them going hard in the flag football.
No,
they're not.
No,
it's gonna be touchdown.
They don't give a crap.
Yeah,
they're just out there.
Yeah,
jogging, doing nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing in the All-Star game. Saw a lot of people talking about Steph. I'm trying to think of point guards in the West. Maybe would have put Kyrie there because I think his stats have been better than Steph's this season.
Oh yeah, or Luka.
Yeah,
but I guess Luka's been out for a while.
Luka's injured is the only reason why he wasn't there. Is what I thought about. A lot of people were saying is because he's been injured.
Shai's perfect though. He's been going.
Yeah. I think everybody else is pretty solid.
I don't know. I don't see it as that big of a deal.
I don't either. The only
NBA
other people,
fans, chill out.
Yeah, man. The only other people I would have put there is Kyrie or Luka. If Luka was healthy.
Yeah,
those are the only two others I would have put there. East is where I have some problems. Okay, like you got Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns. You got two Knicks.
I think that's pretty solid. The Knicks have a pretty solid team. Who else would you put at center?
Well, I don't really have a problem with center. I don't really have a problem with center.
Who do you have a problem with?
Because, I mean, the only other person you'd really have is Joel, and he's
non-existent
in this league anymore. So, I don't really have a problem with that. My problem, and where a lot of people had a problem, was Jalen Brunson.
Why?
LaMelo Ball should have been that point guard spot. Okay. Blows my mind that he was not there. Jalen Brunson, I don't even have a problem with him. Whatever, he's a good player. But my goodness, LaMelo Ball should have taken that spot.
Yeah.
That man is averaging 30 points a game. What do you mean? 30 points a game. He's playing in a style, in a way that we've never seen anybody else in this league ever do before. LaMelo Ball should have taken that spot. And I hope he gets a bench spot. If he doesn't get a bench spot, I'm going to riot. Oh, my gosh. But
he might swerve Ben that corner.
Yeah, I mean, oh, my gosh. Everybody else, I mean, I'm pretty fine with. Donovan Mitchell's been going pretty crazy. I do think they snubbed. Because the other person who I think could have taken Jalen Brunson is Darius Garland, who also I think could have taken Jalen Brunson. I would have liked to see him or LaMelo. I think LaMelo should have taken it, but I would like to see Darius Garland or LaMelo over.
Basically, what we understand is the NBA is special. They need special help, we'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a lot of people trying to argue, because this is actually a big thing that a lot of people went back and forth with, was the LaMelo Ball thing. Saw a lot of people saying his shot percentage, how many shots a game he's taking, whatever.
He has to have a high one.
He is still shooting 40. I think he's shooting 41% from three. That's insane. So I don't really give a shit.
He's the only star on there.
That's what I was just going to say.
He has to be doing
He's
that.
on an awful team. You're going to say he takes 30 shots a game? He has to. For them to have any chance in hell to beat anybody, he has to.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I also saw people saying, well, his team's awful, so his record has to do with this. The All-Star game doesn't have to do with your team. Your team's not there, pal. All right? It has to do with the players and what they do. I mean, if LaMelo had any kind of structure around him, they could be a good team. But
they don't.
They have nothing.
Something crazy I saw this morning that I think an analyst from some big place put out.
Oh, man.
He said,
I love analysts.
If I'm the Bills, this is going back to NFL.
Yeah.
If I'm the Bills, I'm taking a player and I'm throwing them at Patrick late to take him out in the first quarter.
Oh, my
That's what they said they want to do. Or that's what they said the Bills should do.
First of all, I just want to say, if you're an analyst saying that, you shouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
You should not have a job.
Yeah.
You're out of your damn mind. Should not have a job.
That is the most psychotic thing you could say.
I am a very, very firm believer that no matter how much you hate a team or hate a player, you should not be rooting for an injury or trying to take somebody out.
No.
There's a lot of players I can't stand. I can't stand
Deshaun Watson
in the NBA.
just kind of lucked out. That's a different case.
Yeah. But like the Celtics, I can't stand the Celtics in the NBA. I can't stand Jason Tatum. Do I root for players to break his leg and take him out? No. He is still a great talent in the league. I don't care how much you hate somebody. That is insane.
It is
especially
insane.
For an analyst to say that. Fans are going to say that, whatever. For an analyst to say that, that's insanity. That is insane. And the crazy part is, I could see him trying to do it.
They could.
I could see him trying to do it. And that's
what are they
going to
do? The Bills could pay that guy.
Exactly.
Hey, here's $10 million. Go throw a late hit on Patrick Mahomes any way that you can.
Exactly. That is what terrifies me.
Take him out of the game.
That is what terrifies me so much. That's what always terrifies me because of how many people hate Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Something like that could happen.
Once it happens, there's nothing you can do. Somebody does a late hit, breaks his leg.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do. It's over at that point. And
worst they do to that guy, fine him.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they would even kick him out.
I don't think they would either.
No.
Fine him. Maybe he's...
If he is a good actor and can play into it, just make it look like a late hit. Didn't know what was going on. Didn't know he threw it.
So it terrifies me. It's what terrifies me so much.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought it was disgusting.
It is. That's insane.
I saw during the Rams game, Jalen Hurts hurt his knee.
Yeah.
I was like, that could be good for us, if his knee's out. But I'm not rooting for him to tear his fucking everything in there.
Exactly.
I was like, okay, this could actually help us, but I also, don't want to win that way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's insane.
It is insane.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah. I can try and go find it.
There's got to be people coming for that guy's head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It is insane.
Wow. Well, real quick, I guess we'll hit on this. We forgot again to talk about the games.
Agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we forgot again to talk about the games. Tomorrow, Commanders, Eagles.
Yeah, if you made it this far,
Chiefs, Bills.
We're doing our takes now. We should have done it at the beginning.
My gosh, I don't know how we forgot. Both episodes that we filmed, we forgot to do that.
I saw something. The NFL script was leaked.
Yeah.
Donald Trump came in. What is Trump? He's the president.
I think I saw
Commander-in-Chief. Commander-Chief Super Bowl, baby. That's what we're going to see. Commander-in-Chief Donald Trump. Get the Eagles out. Get the Bills out. Commander-in-Chief signs Bills.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Can they leak the script any better than that?
Gosh.
No, they can't.
I saw the same thing.
It is perfect. It is perfect. This is also why they need to be back to the Redskins, so you can't make stupid crap up like that.
Yes. First of all, for any lunatics out there, we don't actually believe that. Because I know there's going to be people, these guys are idiots. They're actually believing this. No, you're an idiot for believing that. We actually meant that.
I did. You can't talk for me. Okay. They leaked the script. It's going to be Commanders Chiefs. Put the house on it.
We said this on stream yesterday. We've already told a lot of people in our community, if you're new here, here's our takes. We're both taking Commanders Chiefs to be in the Super Bowl.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I think I was very clear.
Well,
yeah.
Did you? Okay. We're both taking Commanders Chiefs to be in the Super Bowl. Commanders can do it against the Eagles.
They can. We've seen them do it before. They have all the pieces, and they've beaten multiple teams to get here.
Yes.
And I feel like the Eagles have just barely scraped by. Plus, Jalen Hurts does still have that injury he's dealing with. If they're able to just pummel him.
Commanders' defense just has to be good enough. You just have to be good enough, and they have to do what they did against the Lions, put up points.
Yeah, just put points up. And they can do it against the Eagles' defense. They can do it.
Yes. If you can do that, you can replicate what you did against the Lions even a little bit. You can win that game.
Some analyst was like, oh, man, the Eagles have these guys on the edge. What the Commanders need to do, you need to play outside the numbers, and that's it. What, so we're supposed to throw the ball the whole time?
Yeah.
That is stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Shut up, man.
Jaden Daniels has only been sacked once throughout the playoffs. He's in the NFC Championship, and he's only been sacked once.
For 0 yards, so I'm assuming he just slid or something. I don't know what his sack is from.
Just went down. I don't know what it's from either. His O-line's got to be good. I don't know many players on his O-line, but it's got to be good. He's
good enough, at least.
Yeah, he's the least sacked quarterback in the playoffs.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
The next closest is 3.
Yeah.
The least.
They can definitely take it. Saquon's going to be the biggest problem, as we talked about.
I think Saquon still has a crazy game.
Yes, I think
he's
still going to go off.
But it won't be enough.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just running the ball,
points.
If the Commanders can put up just more points.
Yeah.
I know it's stupid to say, but
that's what they did against the Lions.
That's all you have to do.
And like we were talking about yesterday, defensive plan for the Commanders. All you should do, do not care. Blitz every single play. Every single play. Jalen Hurts is not a good enough quarterback to make every single throw.
And especially if you're putting hella pressure on him,
yes,
he will not
I would much rather
throws.
send a blitz every single play of that game to have a chance at stopping Saquon than giving Jalen Hurts an opportunity to do
blitz
something.
Guys, you have guys there to take Saquon out.
Yes.
Take him down.
Yeah.
not injure him or anything. Yeah. Plus, you have to play off that injury as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Obviously, you don't target it.
But if you're sending a blitz every single time, he's going to be under pressure. He's not going to know what to do.
He's going to be exhausted from it. You just have to send pressure.
Jalen Hurts is already not the best arm in the league. He doesn't have the best accuracy. Everybody knows this. I don't care if you're an Eagles fan. You know it deep down as well.
And their O-line is taking a hit. Their center, Cam Jurgens, might be out for the game. So they said it's weakening their line if he's out.
Yes. Find the Commanders, blitz every single damn play. Send your safeties and your corners as well. I don't care. Send everybody.
All they have to cover. Not Kenneth Gainwell. Devonta Smith,
A.J. Brown.
And then their Dallas Goedert, maybe. Like, you don't need to have too much on him.
None of them have done anything crazy in the playoffs.
No.
None of them.
None of their other guys have done anything
exactly.
either.
It's
they only throw to those 3 guys, and they have Saquon. That's it.
And I fully believe you can cover all 3 of those guys one-on-one.
Yeah.
And make it
Even
happen.
if you need to put two people on them.
Even if
2 people on each. You have 2 guys on each. That's 6 guys. You have 5 other guys that you can be blitzing.
Yes. Even if you, and I'm telling you, even if you just have one-on-one with every single one of those guys, even if you lose
one safety in the bag.
Even if you lose a handful of plays throughout the game, you can win that game. Bless you. You can win that game.
Yeah.
Telling
they should. Dan Quinn, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Bills, Chiefs.
Yep.
Bit of a harder game.
Yeah.
Bit of a harder game again.
I don't think it's going to be super high scoring.
No.
I think it is going to be super close. It's going to come down to the last second like always.
People are saying James Cook is the difference maker. If the Chiefs are able to shut Derrick Henry down, they can shut little James Cook down.
This is what we talked about. Chiefs defense, they've been good all year. They've had their moments where they've sucked it up, but they are known for stopping running backs.
They are.
James Cook does scare me. He is the one piece in that offense that scares me, but our defense is known for stopping running backs. Like you said, they shut down Derrick Henry every time we play him. Like I said before, if James Cook can have under 50 yards rushing, we win this game. Because that is going to be their piece. That was the Bills' only reason they won the game against the Broncos, because James Cook ran everywhere, and then it opened up the passing because they only had to focus on him.
People are saying, oh, Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes this, Patrick Mahomes that. It's the Chiefs'
it's defense. Come down to defense.
It is the defense that has gotten them this far.
I mean, I could honestly see this game coming down to each team only scoring 2 touchdowns throughout the game. I could see it being a super low scoring game.
Plus, it'll probably be cold.
Second. Yeah, it's going to be cold. I could see the ending score being 10-14, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
Sounds about right. On par with the Chiefs scoring this year.
Yeah,
I think Eagles, Commanders. high scoring.
Yeah, I think it's going to be through
high
the roof.
freaking scoring.
Yes. But yeah, I think Chiefs take it. I think Chiefs take it if they can shut down James Cook. I don't know how. I don't like looking at the Bills. I'm not even just trying to be a hater here. I just don't know how they've been able to piece it together.
No real stars on defense.
Yeah.
No real star receivers. They have young receivers, but no real stars.
Yeah.
No standout at least.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's really been doing it himself.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. That's the other thing they have to do. Shut down Josh Allen's running, because that's going to screw
QB
us.
spy him every time.
Yeah.
Always have somebody ready for him.
If they don't have a QB spy every play, I might slam my head through a wall. Because
you can't allow him to run.
Yeah.
Especially in the red zone, you cannot let him run.
That's what the play is going to be.
11 guys out there. 3-4 guys rushing.
Yeah.
One guy, tell him your sole purpose. Do not allow Josh Allen a single effing yard.
You've got my gosh, we have Nick Bolton and what's our other linebacker, the dude you were talking about the other day. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. But you have both those linebackers. You tell one of them your sole purpose is James Cook, your sole purpose is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
They're both good enough to stop him.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah. Because every single red zone play that's going to be the Bills' plan.
It is.
Run Josh Allen.
Yeah, run Josh Allen. Try and get him to do something. You shut Josh Allen, James Cook down, they're cooked. They're cooked.
Yep.
And I know the Chiefs defense can do it. I know they can do it. They've done it all year.
Yeah.
They've been solid.
I think we've got one of our corners coming back as well, one of our starting corners that's been out.
Solid.
So,
boom.
Yeah.
Plus, you also have Xavier Worthy with a chip on his shoulder because the Bills traded down, or they traded,
traded out of
that pick away.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs got Xavier Worthy. So Xavier Worthy's playing with a bit of a chip now.
Yeah.
Saying,
and
shouldn't have traded down now.
Yeah. And like we said before, if Travis Kelce can show up how he did against the Texans.
Oh, they're easy win.
Boom.
Easy.
Yeah. He hasn't.
You get him over 100 yards receiving.
Easy.
Chiefs are looking
freaking win. And that's the thing. I
feel like the Bills' defense is weak against tight ends.
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
sure.
I don't know who they even have at safety, corner, linebacker. That's not even hating against the Bills. I just don't
If the Rams can beat the Bills, the Chiefs can beat the Bills.
Well, that's that's what I'm saying. I feel like their defense just pulls stuff out of their ass. I can't say that the Bills' defense is too spectacular. Yeah.
And if it comes out on Sunday that we're all wrong and the Bills' defense steps it up, then hey, we're wrong. But
there we go. It's gonna be some good ass games.
It is. It is really good.
Yeah.
Gonna put some money on that thing.
Yeah. But I think that's where we're gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
Takes at the end there. Great episode.
Yeah. If you guys made it this far, thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, we freaking love you guys. First episode of the pod.
We're doing this about 40 minutes before we're going on stream on Saturday.
Yeah. So, hard at work here. Hard at work, but we love you guys. Great episode, like I said. We hope you guys enjoy this. Like we said a few times throughout the episode, we're going to try to get you guys involved, get some questions and stuff.
If you're
not in the Discord yet, make sure you're in there. I'm going to link it on these videos as well. And if I can link it on the other platforms, I don't know if that's possible, but I'll see if I can. Discord link will be there. Boom. I think that's it. Welcome to the Not Your Father Sports Talk podcast. And that's going to do it for the first episode.
There you go.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Peace.